Hey guys, I'm just checking in. I know it's been a while since I made any kind of serious video. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what I've been working on. We've got some new Sergey's boards coming in very soon within the next couple of days, and they are fully optimized. We don't really think that we need to do any more optimization to them than this final batch. So great news on that. Basically, they're just more efficient um, to help us get to 6K. Some of the boards are actually 6K boards for you guys who are up to the challenge. Let's see. I modded this internal HPA adapter to accept the Ninja X pressure regulators that are recessed, like I've been talking about. I really love these adapters. You guys can get them on eBay, and it still works with the ASA adapter. And this little pin that I put in there, it's threaded so I can remove that and still use it with standard regulators like the V2 regulator. The washers, I tore down my clutch the other day because it just felt really rough, and I went ahead and resurfaced the washer in there. And I also smoothed out the clutch plate because I figured that there's 3 little indentations on the edge of it that can kind of dig into the washer itself. So I rounded those off. Here's a picture of that. And while I was doing all of that, I remembered my first choice was silicone bronze. And I think I still got those here somewhere. So I ordered these, and I got the wrong size. These are too small. So I've got the right size on order, hopefully. And this material should be a lot more wear resistant and less friction there. Alignment. I'm just going to throw in this video in there that I made for Bruce Rowe. Alright, this might help you to keep from blowing seals. I had to take my Bumblebee apart because it looked like the solenoid was striking on the... Let me just take the magazine out. You see that shiny patch on that side right in there? Shows where the solenoid was hitting there. Okay, it usually wants to hit on that side, especially with these seals. And when we were prototyping, Jim suggested that we put a plastic block on this side. But it doesn't really make much sense because this valve body can move somewhat independently because, you know, down here, whoop, it just swivels around in there. So to get better alignment, I put 2 pieces, it's 2 thick pieces of Gorilla Tape in there, and I'll show you in just a second the alignment it has now. Had to come outside. I still don't know if you can see that, but it is dead center on both sides. It's perfectly centered. Alright, just thought I'd share it with you. And by the way, many thanks to Bruce. He's been a huge help with, you know, testing out some of these ideas and this, that, and the other. Really, thanks, Bruce. I can't thank you enough. I've been pretty busy here lately. And the BB, something else I want to thank Bruce for is I really didn't used to have this problem with Daisy, but I've been having a lot of jams lately, and I don't know if it's because Daisy was recently bought out by can't remember the name of the company right now, but anyway, can you see this baby? It kind of looks more like a lollipop with a band around it. Anyway, I've been having these BBs get stuck in the feed channel liner tube, which, I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing because you certainly don't want that going into your barrel, but it is kind of a pain in the butt. I just tried this out after putting it back together, and it had one out of a whole magazine that did that. So, yeah, I've been fighting it, guys, but I'm going to be using these Hornady Black Diamonds. Bruce says he does not have a single problem with them. And as far as my old stock of Daisy BBs, I'm going to make a screen for those. I found a 4.6 millimeter drill bit, which is the same as the inner diameter of this feed tube in here. I'm going to take something like a cookie sheet and drill a bunch of holes in it. And that way I'll be able to screen the Daisy BBs. I hate it because Daisies are a lot less expensive. And also the 6,000 count, I don't think they're making them anymore. So if you guys can find them online, you might want to snatch them up because they're less money when you buy them in bulk. Let's see, the compressor is still running strong. Still having no issues with it. Don't have anything but good things to say about it. The glycerin is still in the dial here. Oh, I did mess around and get this inline duct fan to put on my heater core to draw more air out, and it actually does. You can feel the heat coming off of that thing when it's running. The machine itself, it really doesn't say very much as far as the difference in temperature when it's running. What I'm probably going to do with my other pump I bought, I bought another one of those because I liked it so much, is something that I either read about, or I think I read about it somewhere, but what this particular guy was doing was he would take a half-gallon milk jug and fill it with water and go ahead and stick it in the freezer and freeze it. Whenever he would do a fill, he would just put it in his 5-gallon bucket, and he says that works great. So I'm going to give that a shot and probably nix all this other ridiculous stuff, but maybe not. We'll see. Okay, that's about all that's new that I've been up to. And there's a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, so I'm going to try to keep up with videos as they come out. Like I say, I've been really busy lately. I think right now I'm pretty well caught up. But, yeah, just look for that stuff in the future. All right, guys, later.